And good evening, everyone. We welcome you to the Athletics and Wellness Center on the campus of Earlham College as we bring you Quakers basketball tonight. It's Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference action. The Transylvania Pioneers coming in at 8-3 overall, 3-1 in the HCAC, and the Earlham Quakers at 3-8 overall, 1-3 in HCAC play. Great to have you with us. Happy New Year to everyone as we get ready for a brand new calendar year for college basketball. The Quakers hoping to get back on track after losing their last contest to Adrian College by a final of 79-68, which again dropped their record to 3-8 on the season. Meanwhile, Transylvania, coming off their last contest, they lost to Emory on the road by a final of 87-83. The Quakers will have to play well tonight. This is a high-scoring Transylvania basketball team. They will put points on the board here tonight, and the Quakers have not been a good defensive team this year, holding other teams in field goal percentage. In fact, the Transylvania Pioneers come into this one with a shooting percentage of 50% entering this contest here tonight. When we come back, we'll tip it off next. This is Quaker Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Quakers in their home whites and Transylvania in their traveling maroon uniforms for this one here tonight. Quakers again at 1-3. Big game here tonight. It'll be Michael Jefferson wearing number 5 along with Gabe Schmidt, number 15. Kyle Gullett, number 20. Cooper Theobald, number 21. And Robert Dent's number 24 getting the start tonight for Transylvania. If there's any changes in that, we'll let you know here in a moment. Jamel Barnes gets the start for the Quakers, number 12. Of course, the Quakers without Blake Bonin tonight. He is injured. They will get one player back, and that's always good news. Alex Topolovich returning to the lineup. In fact, he did play against Adrian, and the Quakers can certainly use his veteran leadership coming off the bench here tonight. So it'll be Barnes, Elijah Wilson-Thomas, Cheney Zolman, Austin Dolaboa, along with Daryl Hutchison. Quakers in their home whites will be moving left to right as this one is underway here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Boy, the crowd will be small here tonight. Both teams will have to work on their own energy simply because all the students still on Christmas break won't be back for a while yet. Transylvania basketball. Quakers open up in a zone, which is rare that they'll open up in a zone defense. Entry pass tipped away, and there's your first turnover of the ball game. Quaker basketball. Transylvania opening up in man-to-man. By the way, Elijah Wilson-Thomas in that game against Adrian bypassed the 1,000-point mark and gets off to a good start here tonight. As Elijah gets the first points on the board, and the Quakers lead this one 3-0. Quakers will mix it up a little bit more. In fact, they'll go man-to-man their second time down. Gabe Schmidt averaging 13.5 points per game. 12 on the shot clock. Spin by Jefferson, left hand, no. And we've got a rebounding foul, and it may go against Cheney Zolman. And Cheney just picked up the first foul of the ball game. Transylvania, you speak of their numbers. Their last contest, again, they lost 87-83. They averaged 86 points per game. And their shooting percentage at 52%, 38% from three-point range. So they can put the ball in the basket. Isolation in low with a left-hand shot. Good. Cooper, that's going to be Robert Dent's, getting the first basket of the night for Transylvania. And as the Pioneers get set here, they're going to come up and press against the Quakers in Earlham's second possession of the night. Quakers led in scoring. Elijah Wilson-Thomas, 17.4 points per game in his senior season. That's Elijah taking the inbound. Zolman from 3, short, and the rebound pulled down by Cooper Theobald. Quickly back the other way with the right hand, got stuck between the rim and the backboard. That's going to be Robert Dent's. Possession arrow in favor of the Quakers. Transylvania will have their second turnover. This is a big ball game we mentioned for the Quakers. They want to get anything going when it comes to the HCAC race. They need to get one of these. This will be a perfect one to steal during the Christmas break or the New Year break now. Chance to pick up a upset win here tonight. Dalabo with a basketball. Here's Barnes. 12 on the shot clock. Elijah starts to make his move. Now they'll find Zolman. Skip pass, Dalaboa. Three-pointer, rims in and out. Transylvania in transition, and they're very good at getting up and down the floor. Kyle Gullett averaging 14.5 points per game. Out front now to Jefferson. Jefferson off the glass, no good. Dalaboa with a rebound. Here come the Quakers once again. Lead pass, tipped, and it will go out of bounds. Pass was intended for Daryl Hutchison. Transylvania will now come with two new players. Numbers a little bit hard to see. They have the black numbers on, the dark maroon. Looks like that's Drew Trimble, number 13, who has checked in. And number 11, Bo Shu. Shu averaging 10.4 points per game coming off the bench. And timeout on the floor. Quakers will get a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. That is Earlham's first timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers and the Pioneers tied it 2 apiece.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
By the way, the Elijah shot was a 2-point bucket, not a 3. So we are tied at 2 apiece. Quakers off the timeout. Still 23 on the shot clock. Boy, Barnes done a nice job as he takes over that point guard spot. Just a freshman out of Muncie Central. Dalaboa powers his way in. That's going to be an offensive foul. Quakers commit their first turnover. Well, you can duck your shoulder maybe once, and after that, you're probably not going to get away with it. So Earlham with a turnover. Transylvania once again quickly into the half court. Skip past Theobald. Generally, they're not going to run the shot clock down very far. Let's see how they'll run it here. Schmidt. Three-pointer, no. Boy, they've had a couple of those rim in and out. We've got a rebounding foul. That's going to go against Transylvania. Foul will be against Drew Trimble. So Trimble picks up his first. Team foul number 2 now, I believe, on the Pioneers at number 1. That's going to be number 1. Quakers have 2. And the press working. There's a turnover. Quakers turn it over. 14-footer in the lane. Good. That'll be Schmidt with the bucket, and the Quakers now trail at 4-2. As we head back the other way, whistle and the foul called against Transylvania. Quakers 2 turnovers. Transylvania 2 turnovers. Michael Jefferson averaging 12.1 points per game picks up the foul. Spencer McKinney will check in now for Transylvania, and here is Elijah Wilson-Thomas. Elijah, one of the top free throw shooters in the country, not just the HCAC. Coming out of the game, Michael Jefferson, as we mentioned, Spencer McKinney checking in for the Pioneers. 16:48 remaining in the first half. Second free throw is up. It is good. So Elijah with all 4 points, and we're tied at 4 apiece. Quakers have mixed it up between the zone and the man-to-man. Here's a 3 on the way. That one's missed. Theobald can't get it to go, and boy, a team that shoots as well as they do, cold early. Generally, you see teams come in here and get off to a great start as the Quakers turn it over. Pass intended for Daryl Hutchison. That'll be the 3rd turnover now for the Quakers. Generally, you see teams come in here and they shoot well very early. But so far, that's not the case for the Pioneers, looking for their 4th conference win. Quakers go back into their zone. Ball loose in the lane. Turnover, Transylvania, their 3rd. And then the Quakers will give it right back. Trying to run. Pass intended again for Daryl Hutchison. Barnes was out in the lead as well. And now the Quakers with their 4th turnover. 16:03 remaining. Skip pass. Here's McKinney for 3. That's off the back of the iron. Another 3 on the way. This one rims in and out. Offensive rebound, put back good. McKinney with the rebound, put back. 6-4 Transylvania. Natives restless early. Few of the fans getting on the Quakers for not rebounding. There's another turnover. Elijah threw it right to Theobald. Here's a 3 on the way. Rims in and out. Offensive rebound, put back good by Theobald. And the Quakers are going to get a timeout. That'll be the Quakers' first timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Transylvania on top of this one, 8-4.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Well, the Quakers don't rebound. It's going to be a short night. Several offensive rebounds already for Transylvania in the first, 4.5 minutes of this ball game. So it'll be Quaker basketball as once again the Pioneers will press. Here's Barnes. I'll take that back. Stallings is now checked in for the Quakers. Kenneth Stallings wearing number 0. That's Dalabo in the lane. Dalabo averaging 11.6 points per game. And he will get his first 2. Dalabo has played well over the last 3 weeks or so since he's been inserted into the starting lineup. 3-pointer, good. Bo Shue gets his first 3. 5-point lead. Stallings up the near sideline. Dalaboa looking inside to Hutchison, but quickly hustling back. Ball goes out of bounds. Quakers with their 6th turnover. Robert Dentz will come back in for the Pioneers. Quakers will make a change as well. Player we haven't seen yet this season will be checking into the lineup. We'll talk about that in just a moment as we will see Bailey Stewart come in. Haven't seen so far Alex Topolovich. Ball knocked out of bounds. So Bailey checks in for the first time tonight. Stewart played his high school basketball at Northeastern High School in Fountain City. 4 seconds on the shot clock here for Transylvania. In the corner, 3-pointer way short. That'll be a shot clock violation, and that's going to be a turnover for Transylvania. Good defense for the Quakers. Transylvania really likes to inbound or take a pressure on that inbound and make you work for it. Here's Dalaboa. Jump stop in the lane. Off to Hutchison, drives, and basket is good, and he's fouled. So Darrell gets his first 2, averaging 12.6 points per game. Kyle Gullett will check back in, I believe, for the Pioneers. Tirigel Dasugi checking in now for the Quakers. He wears number 13, so the Quakers going 2 off their bench, and so far, neither one of those Alex Topalovic. Here's Hutchison at the line to complete the three-point play. 13:56 remaining, and he misses the free throw. Here is Devin 20, who's checked in. He wears number 1. That ball kicked out of bounds. By the way, you can follow live stats on GoEarlham.com as we go throughout today's contest. Tristan Burgess will step out of the lineup. Spencer Hemrick will check in now for Transylvania. So they've actually gone very deep off their bench already. Still 20 in the shot clock. Here's 20. Good ball passing is that one on the wing and missing another 3, and high to get the rebound, El Dasugi. Here's Stewart across the timeline. El Dasugi now to Stallings. Nice behind-the-back dribble and then lost it. 7 turnovers for the Quakers. That is Gullett. May have traveled with it, no whistle. Pull-up jumper, that one in and out by Hemrick. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Quaker basketball. Elijah back in. Cheney Zolman coming back in for the Quakers. Darrell will sit down, and Austin Dalaboa sitting down as well. We haven't seen this young man, as we mentioned, Bailey Stewart. He's been injured all season long, and there's another turnover. That's number 8 by the Quakers. Transylvania basketball. Turn and the right-hand miss by, that was Robert Dents. 12:49 to go. Bailey Stewart, an up and under, throws it up and misses. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Cheney Zolman. Neither team shooting well so far here in the first half. So it will be Transylvania basketball. Now what would be a pretty low-scoring first half. They're going to work inside out. The drive and the left hand, no. We've got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be called against. They're going to get Stallings. Kenneth will pick up his first. Here's Hemrick at the line. And he'll be there for 2. The first one rims in and out. This has not been a good first half for a team we just talked about moments ago. Hitting almost 52% of their shots, 38% from 3 and 73% from the line. Second free throw is on the way, good. 1 of 2 for Hemrick. And it's back to a 4-point lead. That ball kicked out of bounds, and Dalaboa quickly back in for the Quakers, and Stallings will sit down. Quakers may have about as deep of a bench as they have had in a long time. Just a matter of how deep do they go. Their last game, they only went 5 off the bench in their loss to Adrian. 12:23 to go here in the first half. Inbound, El Dasugi. Elijah for 3, no. Rebounded by McKinney. Here they come again. And they'll throw it away for the 5th time. Well, early indications are, and I know we're almost halfway through the first half, that both these teams may still be on Christmas vacation. Transylvania will make a change again. 20 coming out. Jefferson back in. That may be, who else is coming in? That's 21. That's Theobald, who's checked back in now for the Pioneers. Dangerous pass and almost stolen away. Quakers 8 turnovers looming large here early in this one. Well, Transylvania, they're man-to-man all the way down the floor, so they're going to try to press any part they can, and that's going to be a foul from behind. Foul's going to go against Theobald. He thought he got all ball. That'll be number 2 on Theobald. Another change as Transylvania continues to change their lineup like a hockey lineup. This will be Kyle Gullett checking back in. One thing I don't like about that as much as maybe some coaches like when you press this much is I don't know how you get in a rhythm of a game. Here's Zolman turning, and he traveled with it. 9 turnovers now by the Quakers. Darrell Hutchison coming back in. I think too many players, if you can't get up and down the floor about 4, 5, 6 times, really get yourself in a flow of a game. I'm not sure how you get into one. Transylvania, again, just 20 points combined so far in these two teams almost halfway through the first half. Quakers go man-to-man in this possession. The double team down low. There's another travel. They're going to get Robert Dents. Turnover number 6. So we've seen now a combined, 14 turnovers and just 20 points. Here's Barnes. Bounce pass now to Elijah. Drives and a whistle and a foul. This may go against Trimble. If it is, that'll be number 2 on Trimble. And Elijah back to the line. Elijah 4 points, 2 of 2 from the line. Only 3 players have scored for the Quakers. Elijah along with Dalaboa 2 and Hutchison with 2. I would imagine if you look at this one, if the Quakers can keep this relatively low scoring, it probably favors them. You're talking about a team again at Transylvania, and you average 86 points per game. You'd love to keep them down in the 60s. That would be ideal. Back to a 2-point lead. Gullett has yet to score, averaging 14.5 points per game. Turnaround baseline shot good. And those numbers awful hard to see as Dalaboa will feed Barnes. His jumper is good. That'll be a 3-point basket. Barnes with his first 3. Boy, wide open underneath. Layup good. That's Gullett. 3-point lead. You go for a while without scoring, and then all of a sudden here they go. There's another turnover. Jefferson with a steal. 2-on-1 break. Layup good. That's going to be Spencer McKinney. He now has 4. Darrell from 14 got it. Just like that, here we go. Can't score, and all of a sudden now we've got a flurry going. 18-15, 10.5 to go here in the first half. Back inside, that'll be a foul call as Dents will go to the line. Elijah picks up his first. Here's Robert Dents. We'll check the live stats here in just a couple of moments. I would imagine that these numbers are not real good at this point. Second free throw's no good. Cheney Zolman with the rebound. Barnes will find Zolman. 10 on the shot clock, Dalaboa. Boy, hard pass inside. Darrell able to run it down. Darrell in the lane, double teamed, and he'll go to the line. Dents will pick up his first. Let me check these numbers here. Well, they've got the Quakers shooting 56%. They've only shot it 9 times, though, and for Transylvania, they're shooting 37%, 1 of 8 from three-point range. So it shows you they have struggled in the first half. And that has kept the Quakers right in this thing, 18-16. Second free throw by Darrell. That rims in and out. So Darrell now 1 of 3 from the line. Still a 2-point lead. Jefferson will find a cutting Schmidt off the screen. Can't get it to go. Barnes lost it. 11 turnovers. Back the other way, and there's a dunk, though Bo Shue may have gotten away with a walk. Quakers another turnover leading to points. Dalabo in the lane with the right hand. Jefferson gets hit out front by Hutchison, and Darrell just picked up his first. More changes. Bo Shue now with 5. Hemrick, he has 3. Trimble 2. Spencer McKinney with 2. Schmidt with 2. Gullett with 2. Dents with 2. Quakers led by Elijah with 6. Darrell Hutchison with 5. 9:10 remaining in the first half. The way I should mention, and I just noticed, Spencer McKinney now with 6. In the ballgame, Alex Topolovich. So Alex seeing his first action of the day. Bailey Stewart is checked back in for the Quakers. 18 on the shot clock. Elijah off the back of the iron. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. Turnover for Transylvania. Pioneers back to their bench once again. See who they brought in. Hard to tell. Again, their numbers are hard to tell from where we're located in the press box area. Here's Darrell. Draws the double, now triple. Team stripped out of his hands and a foul call. They're going to get Jefferson, I believe, for number 2. Will Anderson, by the way, is the player in for Transylvania. So Will Anderson checking in. He wears number 23. 8:35 to go first half. Boy, Elijah goes right between the double team. Reverse layup good. Elijah Wilson-Thomas. Great athleticism on the shot. 22-18. Here's 20. Driving. And that's good. Off the glass foul call against Bailey Stewart. Quakers get a timeout. They will use their second timeout. We will take a break as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail it by 6.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Reminder, today's game brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub, no artificial flavors or colors, just $3.50. Every Monday, the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Wednesday, the turkey breast. Friday, the tuna. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Devin 20. At the line, free throw is good. Quakers trail it by 7. Zone trap now by Transylvania. Darrell. Here's Barnes, and he traveled with it. Now they're going to call a foul instead. They're going to get Alex Topalovich on the foul. That'll be an offensive foul. Still a turnover against the Quakers. That'll be number 12 here in the first half. Well, they didn't get him for the offensive foul. Jamel Barnes drug that pivot foot, but maybe nobody saw it. 20 with the basketball off the screen is Schmidt. Back to 20. Shoe for 3, no. Rebound inside. They're going to get Anderson on the foul. So Anderson picks up his first, and with that being team foul number 7, we will walk to the other end and shoot the one in bonus. Quakers have got to find a way to cut down on the turnovers now. Here's Topalovich. $7:50 remaining here in the first half. Free throws on the way and no good. Now get some free throws. Quakers missed 3 from the line. Transylvania trying to work it inside. Turnover. Topalovich with the steal. Here is Stallings, and he'll be fouled by 20. And that'll send Stallings to the line. So Devin 20 picks up his first. Stallings looking for his first point of the night as he steps to the line for the first of 2. And Quakers back to within 6. Second one hard off the back of the iron, and the rebound by Bo Shoe. So once again, Quakers unable to convert both free throws. And Earlham will go into that 2-3 zone. There's a steal by Stallings and a foul called against Gabe Schmidt. Boy, the Pioneers have turned the ball over 9 times themselves in the first half. Good anticipation on the steal by Stallings. Another one in bonus now for the Quakers. Quakers hanging in there, down by 5 here in the first half. Stallings now with 3. And Earlham back to within 4. Quakers get a little zone trap themselves. Earlham a little 1-3-1. Well, the Pioneers not shooting well. Might as well do a little 1-3-1, a little 2-3, mix it up a little bit. Force them to shoot from the outside if possible as the shot clock runs down. 3-point bucket, good. That may have been Bo Shoe who just hit that shot. That would be his second 3 of the ball game. And it was Shoe. Barnes off the inbound. Quakers down by 7. Stallings. Hutchison. Baseline shot no good. The rebound 20. Here come the Pioneers once again. Shoe wide open this time, but hard off the back of the rim. The tip out back to Shoe. Fresh 30 on the shot clock for the Pioneers. And now we got a foul away from the basketball. They're going to get 20. Devin 20 just picked up his second. That is the 10th turnover now by Transylvania. Cheney Zolman back in for the Quakers. Spencer Hemrick will come back in. Also checking back in will be Gabe Schmidt. Now for the Pioneers. Again, Quakers down by 7. Pioneers in the half-court man-to-man. Here's Barnes. Back once again to Hutchison. Zollman left wide open on the near side. Scores the easy layup. Good recognition by Daryl Hutchison. Well, how important it is on that high post. Keep your head up and your eyes up. Breakdown defensively there for the Pioneers. Spin in the lane. Good bucket. Hemrick. That's tough to do against a big fellow like Daryl Hutchison. Daryl stops in the circle. Elijah driving, and boy, I tell you what, that was pretty easy. Pioneers can't be happy with their last 2 defensive efforts. Back to a 5-point lead. Quakers down. 5:22 to go in the first half. Stolen away. Elijah with a steal. 11 turnovers, 2-on-1 break. Daryl's going to be fouled the other way. That's going to be the 10th team foul. Daryl goes to the line. It'll be 2 shots either way. 5:14 remaining here in the first half, and Daryl's first free throw is good. Trimble back in, also coming back in for the Pioneers. Looks like Kyle Gullett is checked in. Daryl's second free throw. Back to a 3-point lead. Quakers back to that 2-3. Nope, they're going to go man on this one. Baseline shot good by Hemrick. 7 points off the bench for Hemrick. Quakers down by 5. Zollman posting up down low. That ball goes off the leg of Drew Trimble. Quakers will keep it. Only 7 seconds off the shot clock. 4:46 remaining in the first half. They on off the inbound Stallings. Elijah Wilson-Thomas down the lane. Daryl scores again. Nice pass from Elijah to Daryl. 32-29, 3-point lead. Despite the 12 turnovers, though, look at the other side, 11 turnovers now by Transylvania. Quakers only down by 3. Eight seconds on the shot clock. The 3-way short, rebounded by Stallings. Lead pass, Wilson-Thomas. Layup good, and the Quakers within 1. Here's Gabe Schmidt. He's been quiet, only 2 points for Schmidt. By the way, Jefferson is yet to score. And that'll be a foul, I believe, on Daryl. He just picked up his second. So Daryl has 2. El Dasugi coming in. Dalaboa checking in. Daryl will sit down. Stallings will also sit down. And here is Kyle Gullett. Gullett's first trip to the free throw line. Averaging 14.5 points per game. He now has 3. Gullett's second. And we're back now to a 3-point lead for Transylvania. Barnes double teamed to the backcourt. El Dasugi. Wilson-Thomas. Off the glass, good. That's a tough shot. Not sure how Elijah was able to get between the double team, but still managed to get it up off the glass. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Quakers back to man-to-man. That reverse layup no good as Schmidt can't get it to fall. And here come the Quakers. Step back, three-pointer by Elijah, no good from the corner. We have a jump ball or a foul. They're going to get a foul called on Cheney Zolman. Tough call against Cheney. Well, Stallings back in. Elijah will sit down. Cheney will sit down. We'll also see Alex Topalovic check in. Here's Trimble. One in bonus, ninth team foul on the Quakers. And the free throw's no good and knocked out of bounds. It will be Quaker basketball. Dalaboa there for the rebound. 3:05 remaining now in the first half. Here's Barnes. Dalaboa inside Topalovic. Topalovic on his way up. He'll be fouled. And they're going to get 20. That's Gullett. So Topalovic back to the line for the second time. He's 0 for 1. This time, two-shot foul. Quakers have come back, tied this ball game at 34. Second free throw is on the way, and Quakers lead it. And we have a whistle and the official stopping play. A couple of players were coming into the ball game, did not get whistled in. Looked like Jefferson is back in. Michael Jefferson, he's playing with those two fouls, so he has not seen action for a little while. Theobald is in. He also has two fouls. Quakers back to the 2-3. Hiding baseline, reverse layup is good by Gullett. Did a nice job hiding down in that baseline. Quakers down by one. Dalaboa, nice move to the basket, layup good. Quakers shooting percentage is going to look pretty good. They've got a lot of layups here in the first half. 2:22 to go. Here's Jefferson. Nice pass inside, basket good, and a foul. That's Gullett once again. Dalaboa just picked up number 2. Elijah comes back in, and Austin Dalaboa will sit down. Here is Kyle Gullett. Will attempt to complete the three-point play, and he does. Well, what was a low-scoring beginning turned pretty quick. 39-37. Quakers down by 2. Jefferson back out of the ball game with those two fouls. Half-court zone trap put together here. Elijah in the corner, three-pointer good. Big first half for Elijah. Quakers again lead it by 1. Down the lane contact, and that will send Theobald to the line. Topalovic just picked up number 2. Cooper Theobald at the line. He has 4 points. First trip to the free throw line here tonight. I'll take that back. This is number 2. 0 for 1. And this will be a two-shot foul. 1:54 remaining here in the first half. Second free throw by Theobald. And we continue to go back and forth here in the first half. Quaker basketball. Here's Barnes. Skip pass. Stallings for three. Got it. Stallings with his first basket of the night. Strong drive bucket good at the other end. Theobald. Quakers waste no time. Barnes back the other way. Barnes now with 5. All knocked out of bounds. 1:17 remaining. I think we're going to check the shot clock. It is at 30, whether that should have been reset or not. Quakers again leaded by 2. We were stuck at 1 point, 11-8. Neither team could score, and since then, it has been almost a free-for-all. Trimble coming out, and back in will be Bo Shue. They put the shot clock at 25, so they should not have reset it. Ball at midcourt. Barnes going for the steal. That is Theobald. May have gone away with a travel. Here's a shot on the way. No good. Long rebound by Gullett. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover again by Transylvania. Each team now with 12. Quakers may get 2 possessions out of this final few seconds. Topalovic. And offensive foul. They may get Elijah on the push. So now the Quakers with 13 turnovers, 46.9. So still the Quakers can get another possession. Thomas Sanborn will come in for the Quakers. Spencer Hemrick checking in now for Transylvania. Double high screen there for the Pioneers. Shue will give it off on the left side. Ball loose. Barnes going for the steal. 17 on the shot clock. Ball kicked inside to Shue, stripped out of his hands, goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. .3. Off the screen, 3-pointers, good. Gabe Schmidt. 1 point lead, Quakers with 18 remaining in the first half. We'll play for the final shot. That is Barnes. Topalovic with a high screen. Sanborn back again to Barnes. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Stallings and can't get it to go, and that'll do it for the first half. It is a 1 point ball game at halftime on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Transylvania 46, Earlham 45. We'll be back with your first half numbers in a moment. This is Quaker Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do, but for me, the choice was an easy one. I went to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's and couldn't be happier with the service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked with me through the entire process. If you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West, or give them a call at 962-5665, or go to their website, tonyscarsales.com. Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
At Square Donuts, we take our donuts seriously, and apparently so do our customers. Square Donuts is by far the #1 donut shop in Richmond. At Square Donuts, we bake our donuts, cinnamon rolls, long johns, and many other varieties fresh daily. Donuts became our family tradition and business in 1967, and we've continued through 3 generations. Square Donuts in Richmond has 2 locations, including 1241 Northwest 5th Street and 3637 East Main in the Hoppy Jeweler Plaza. Square Donuts of Richmond. We never cut corners and never will.
For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
46:45 here at halftime. Today's halftime report brought to you by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400 for more information. Here's your first half numbers. Let's start with the Pioneers. They ended up shooting 18 of 37, 49% in that first half. They were only 3 of 15 from three-point range and 7 of 11 from the line. They finished with 9 turnovers, though I think they're down in that one a little bit. We have them for 12. Total rebounds in the first half, 19, 7 of those offensive, 12 assists, 6 steals, 24 bench points, 6 second chance points, 26 points in the paint, and 6 fast break points. For the Quakers, they were 15 of 24, good enough for 63%. 3 of 8 from three-point range, 12 of 16 from the line. Quakers finished with 13 turnovers in the first half, 15 rebounds, only 2 offensive boards, 8 assists, 1 block, 5 steals, 8 bench points, 2 second chance points, and 18 points in the paint, and 6 fast break points. Transylvania was led in scoring by Kyle Gullah with 9, Bo Shue with 8, Spencer Hemrick with 7, Cooper Theobald with 6, Gabe Schmidt with 5, Spencer McKinney with 4, Devin 20 with 3, Drew Trimble with 2, Robert Dentz with 2. Jefferson played in that first half. He got the start, did not score. Will Civils did not score as well. Will Anderson and Tristan Burgess failed to score in the first half. Quakers led by Elijah Wilson-Thomas with 17, 6 of 9 shooting in the first half. Daryl Hutchison with 9, Kenneth Stallings with 6, Jamel Barnes with 5, Austin Dalabo with 4, Cheney Zolman, Alex Tabalovich with 2 apiece, Tariq Dasugi, Bailey Stewart, and Thomas Sanborn played and did not score in the first half. We will come back in a couple of moments. Your second half is right around the corner. Stay right there. This is Earlham Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Greatest thing ever happened for Oscar Robertson. You learn to compete.
Basketball in Indiana has a special legacy. It starts with the coaches, develops with the fans, and ends with an amazing community support.
I think one of these days when you're done and you're retired and you kind of shelve that piece of your life, you can look back and be like, wow, that's really incredible.
To play in a state tournament, to be able to play in college, to be able to coach high school girls, and then to be able to see my son coach, basketball has been my life.
Any opportunity I got to play basketball, I played it. You know, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I love doing, and still today I love the game.
And every time Dad put me in, I think as a freshman, sophomore, there was booing. And then the exciting turnaround to when I was a junior and senior, every time he took me out, he got booed. So those were fun times.
Basketball got me an education. Got me to be a worldly person as far as reading articles. Got me to be artistic and understand the cultures of the world, the ballet, the opera. It just opened up your whole mind and thoughts about things other than what you can reach out and touch.
Because I never dreamed of going to college, and basketball gave me the opportunity to not only go to college but play professional ball, and I've been around it my whole life. I'm 58 now, and I've been involved for a lot of years.
Where else can you walk around? I'm a 65-year-old man, and people say, George, oh, I remember you in '69 with your high school state championship team. I saw you at Butler. I mean, it's incredible. This is the only place here in Indiana that happens.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto and business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
We are back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center getting ready for the second half. It will be Transylvania basketball. Quakers trying to move to 2-3 in the conference. Gullet out on the high post. Here's a three on the way. Good, and a good start. Schmidt. Second three of the ball game. Quakers down by 4. Barnes on the high post. That's Zolman. Hands off to Wilson Thomas. And once again, Dalaboa. Darrell looked inside. Nothing there. We'll kick it in the corner. Here is the three on the way. Good. That'll be Elijah Wilson Thomas. Elijah now with 20. Quakers open up in a zone here in the second half. There's another three on the way. That is good. There's Schmidt again, his second three. And both teams coming out on fire here in the second half. Dalabo on the right wing. They're going to go down low once again to Zolman. Zolman spins back toward the baseline. Shot short. And the rebound, Gullett. Lead pass, nobody back for the Quakers. And the layup good by Schmidt. 8 points to begin the second half. And the Quakers need to use a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail at 54-48.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Quakers get a quick timeout following Gabe Schmidt's hot start to the second half. 8 points, including that layup in which no one got back for the Quakers. So let's see what the Quakers will do here to adjust. Transylvania going back into their half-court man-to-man. They've been pressing a lot in that first half. Here's Dalaboa. Zolman back again to Elijah Wilson-Thomas. Nearly traveled with it back to Dalaboa. Dalaboa, offensive foul. Second time they've gotten Dalaboa, his third foul overall. Quakers charged with the turnover. That'll be number 14. Quakers need a stop right here. Want this thing to get going, and a shot's going to be missed. Offensive rebound, put back good. Dance with the putback bucket. Elijah nearly a turnover. Wilson Thomas for three, no good. Long rebound by Schmidt. Here come the Pioneers once again, off to a good start here in the second half. Quakers are going to stay in that 2-3 zone. But now to the man-to-man. They'll take that back. They've gone to the man-to-man now. Here's Dents. Right hand short. Dalaboa with a rebound. Quakers on the run. Here's Dalaboa all the way to the baseline, back outside. Here's the three-pointer, good by Jamel Barnes. Quakers down by 5. Earlham needed the bucket there by Barnes. Gullett with the turn and the hit. 11 now by Gullett. Wilson Thomas out to Zolman. Barnes will give it to Hutchison. Darrell drives down the lane, bucket good, and he's fouled. Darrell now with 11. .46 to go. Darrell at the line, again 11 points. Darrell 3 out of 5 from the line. Back in the lineup for the Quakers, Kenneth Stallings. Free throws on the way, it is good. Quakers down by 4. Theobald at the elbow. Theobald will drive in the lane. Here's a pull-up shot, good again. That'll be Gabe Schmidt, another bucket. He has 10 in the second half. 6-point lead now for the Pioneers, and a blocking foul. They're going to get Jefferson. That's going to be his third. Bo Shue will come in. Robert Dents will sit down. Jefferson's going to play with those 3 fouls, at least for the moment. Quakers basketball. Once again, shot clock down to 17. Elijah drives, and he went down hard. Foul's going to go against Theobald. That's going to be his third. Team foul number 3 now on the Pioneers in the second half. 20 on the shot clock. Barnes on the inbound. Hutchison got the defender in the air and lays it in. 14 now by Darrell. Four minutes gone here in the second half. So far, the Pioneers have worked everything outside in. This time they work it to the inside. Spin to the baseline. Right-hand shot tipped after the miss by Bo Shue, and it'll be Quaker basketball. Elijah, nice head fake. They're going to post up Zolman. Here's a 17-footer. No. Nice crossover by Elijah Wilson-Thomas, and that'll be a foul on Elijah. He just picked up his third. Elijah comes out. Terigel Dasugi back in for the Quakers. $15:26 to go. 3 from the wing. Good. Schmidt, another one. And he is off to a fast start here in the second half. A foul away from the basketball. And that's Theobald. That's his fourth. Now they're going to get Bo Shue for number 1. $15:15 remaining. Hutchison may have traveled with it. No whistle. Ball loose in the lane, and coming away with it is Transylvania. And there's a foul on Darrell. That's a silly foul at midcourt, though, by Darrell. That's a long way away from the basket. Dalaboa in. Hutchison will sit down. Drew Trimble will check in now for Transylvania. I would imagine Darrell would be the first one to agree that was not a good foul. Maybe a little frustration from the offensive possession. But boy, you don't want to pick up your third foul right there, and you're halfway up the court. Here's another 3. This guy's hot. Schmidt gets another one. Quakers all of a sudden down by 10. Dalaboa lays it in. Quakers, they're going to wave that off. That'll be a foul on Earlham. 16 points by Gabe Schmidt here in the second half alone. And we're only 14:33 into this second half. Topalovic will check in. Jamel Barnes picked up the foul. Each team now with 4. Boy, I tell you what, go back to Schmidt again, right? I'm not sure what they just called there. Well, apparently it's a turnover by Transylvania. I thought Schmidt got fouled on the play. Here is Stallings. He lost it on the way in. Wide open and all alone at the other end is Theobald for the easy layup. Quakers fail to get back on defense. Quakers down by 10. This is Zolman. El Dasugi. Tariq double team. Now we'll find Stallings. Skip pass. Again to Zolman. His three-pointer good. Zolman now with 5. Quakers better hurry up and get back. In fact, they've been beaten several times back on defense. That's going to be against Stallings. That'll be his second. Dalaboa back in. Hutchison will come in. El Dasugi will sit down. Topalovic also sitting down. 13:49 remaining, second half. Quakers now down by 7. And a turnover. Hutchison with the steal. Darrell behind the back dribble and layup good, and he's fouled. Schmidt's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second. Darrell now with 16. Chance to pull the Quakers back to within 4. Quakers were down by 10 just a couple of moments ago. Jefferson so far, the young man with the basketball, has not scored, averaging 12 points per game. May have got away with another travel. Shue will find Schmidt. There he is again. 19 now in the second half for Schmidt. 24 overall. Quaker basketball, Dalaboa. And offensive foul again on Dalaboa. His fourth. So Dalaboa is out. Elijah Wilson-Thomas back in. One thing you don't see many players, at least a lot of players in Dalaboa, kind of guilty of that. What we've seen here tonight is you got to pull up on that mid-range jumper instead of trying to take it in an extra dribble or two, because he's had 3 offensive fouls. Jefferson, shot fake. Ball loose down on the baseline. We've got a foul call on the Quakers. Darrell just picked up his fourth. He just came in the lineup too, and Quakers gambled, so they're going to lose him as El Dasugi will come back in. Here is Michael Jefferson at the line. Well, Darrell's going to have to sit for a while. They got to buy him about 6 or 7 minutes, I would imagine. 17 points by Darrell. Elijah Wilson-Thomas has 20. Second free throw good by Jefferson as he gets his first point. Robert Dents checking back in for the Pioneers. And it'll be Quaker basketball down by 8. Here's this trap once again. El Dasugi. Back once again to Barnes, and he'll get it across the timeline. El Dasugi. The drive by Elijah. Layup good by Zolman. We'll have a jump ball as El Dasugi on the floor along with Michael Jefferson. 12:22 remaining in the second half. Here's Stallings. 15-footer. No. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson of Transylvania. Stallings. Stallings with 8. Theobald back again to Jefferson. 17 on the shot clock. Nice entry pass. Layup good by Gullett. That one threaded the needle. 13 by Gullett. 74-68. Here's Barnes. Back again to Stallings. Stallings. Fadeaway jumper. Good. Stallings with 10. Quakers back to within 4 once again. Transylvania trying to slow the pace down. They'll go back into their half court. Here he is again. That 3 no good by Schmidt. And the rebound by Zolman. And we've got a reaching foul by Dents. Dents just picked up number 3. Quakers have a chance right here to pull to within 2. Elijah, step back. Can't get the 18-footer to go, and the rebound by Dents. Transylvania all the way. Layup good by Jefferson. Boy, Quaker defense got to be better than that. Here is Barnes, no good. And the rebound by the Pioneers. Here they come again. Here's Gullett back down the lane. And the block by Stallings, but we've got a foul call. Theobald will go to the line for 2. Cheney Zolman just picked up his 3rd. Theobald with 8 points, 2 of 3 from the line. Quakers can't seem to quite get past that 4-point deficit. Emmerich is in. McKinney is in. 10:31 remaining. Second free throw by Theobald. Barnes with a rebound. Quaker basketball down by 7. Dangerous pass. Stallings almost over and back, and then they called it late. But it wasn't over and back. Quakers with their now 17th turnover. Quakers back to the man-to-man. I think they've been more effective in the man-to-man despite the cold shooting at times by Transylvania, except right there. Nice pass into Gullett. Laid it up on the other side of the rim, 79-70. Gullett now with 15. Quakers down by 9 once again. Here's Elijah for 3. No, and can't even get the roll on that one. Transylvania basketball. Theobald to McKinney. Dents out front, hands it off to Theobald. Back into the half court with 18 on the shot clock. And there is a turnover by Transylvania. 3-on-1 break. Barnes will be fouled. Emmerich will pick up the foul. That's his first. Barnes at the line for the first time tonight. 9:34 to go. Barnes out of Muncie Central High School. Free throws on the way and good. Alex Topolovich back in for the Quakers as Zolman will sit down. Second free throw by Barnes. And Quakers back to within 7. Lob pass inside. Topolovich got beat to the basket. Layup good by Gullett. Quakers have given up a lot of layups here in the second half. Topolovich has it blocked. Dent's got the block. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. Boy, you look at the numbers. Transylvania now up to 58%. Quakers also at 58%. The inbound, El Dasugi, no. Topolovich, no. But a whistle and a foul against the Pioneers. That'll put Topolovich at the line. Foul's going to be on Gullett. That'll be number 2. Topolovich, 2 points. Both from the free throw line. 9:05 remaining, and he misses that one. Quakers are going to have to really play good defense here in the last 9 minutes. I'm talking about shutdown, because you're still a Transylvania team, as we mentioned, coming into this one averaging 86 points per game. They've almost got to that point already. Topolovich gets 1 of 2. And that's going to be a foul on Topolovich, his 3rd. Earlham's going to find a way not only to get some shutdown defense, but they got to find a way to keep Transylvania from quickly pushing that ball down the floor. Hemrick at the line. Cheney Zolman back in. Topolovich will sit down. Hemrick 7 points. 1 for 2 from the line. 8:56 remaining. Certainly the second half didn't help with the hot start of Gabe Schmidt. He had 16 points before you barely got out of the locker room. As the second one is on the way, it is good as well. 10-point lead again for the Pioneers. Zolman between the circles to Barnes. Here's Zolman. Lost it. Turnover, Quakers. Here come the Pioneers. Ball stolen away. Here is the dunk at the other end by Stallings. Well, Stallings not only gets the steal away from Gully, gets the bucket, and the Quakers again down 83-75. Here's Dents in the corner. Three-pointer wide open. Missing it is McKinney. Quakers can close the gap even more. Here's El Dasugi on the drive, and a late whistle, and that may have gotten El Dasugi out of that one. That's against Robert Dents. That's going to be his 4th, 9th team foul. Here's El Dasugi there for 2. I think the coaching staff for Transylvania, their only beef was that the official on the opposite side, right in front of the Earlham bench, had a better look at it than probably the official did that was on the baseline side, who had to have been blocked a little bit, you would think, by the defender. Second free throw is good by El Dasugi. 83-77. 7:55 remaining. Jefferson. Here's Gullett once again on the baseline against El Dasugi. Gullett, right hand off the bottom of the backboard. El Dasugi comes away with a jump ball. It'll stay here. But Transylvania gets charged for a turnover as they lose the possession arrow. And Transylvania will get the timeout. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Quakers trail this one 83-77.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
83-77 back here at the Athletics and Wellness Center. Transylvania following the timeout. Quakers still have 2 timeouts. Transylvania with 3. 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. On the drive, short on the shot is Hemrick. Here come the Quakers. Elijah down the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound, El Dasugi, put back, counted. El Dasugi will make it a 4-point ball game. Quakers not ready to go away just yet. 7:18 remaining. Gullett on the entry pass, quick whistle. If it's El Dasugi, and I believe it is, that'll be his first. 10th team foul, and so now we're going to shoot some free throws. Gullett 3 of 3 from the line. 17 points. He'll get one more. Back to a 6-point lead. Quakers have gotten it to that 4, but they just can't seem to get it past that. Did get the one tie there for a brief moment. Here is Zolman inside, and a block and a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Bo Shue on the foul. That's going to be his second. Here's Zolman at the line. Cheney, his first trip to the free throw line tonight is a successful one. Back to a 5-point ball game. The way this is going now, we're going to see this thing get into the hundreds both ways. Second free throw is good. Quakers coming to this one tonight from a scoring standpoint, averaging 79.5, giving up 79.6. They've gone past their scoring average. Near side, Schmidt. Here's Gullett. Off the glass, nice touch. Back to a 6-point lead. El Dasugi. Hands off to Elijah. Stripped out of his hands, but a foul call, and they may get, is that Jefferson on the floor? And I think it will be Jefferson, just picked up his 4th. Elijah, 4 for 4 from the line. He has 20. There's a few fans that are here. You can hear a few of the fans giving it to the official who just made the call. I have a feeling he's probably a Transylvania fan right in front of us. Second free throw is good. He didn't like that call. 87-83. Elijah now with 22 points. 6 of 6 from the line. Here's Jefferson. Skip pass again to Schmidt. Back to Jefferson. Good ball movement. 9 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper good. That was Hemrick with the basket. 89-83. Turnover Quakers. Here's Jefferson. Layup good. Boy, Quakers another costly turnover. You just mentioned there's a timeout for the Quakers. They've got to get some stops the rest of the way. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers down 91-83.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
91-83, Quakers trail it here in the second half. Quakers with the 19 turnovers. How many has that led to here? I'm going to check those numbers real quick. Turnover points, where are they at? Points off turnovers, 22 points for the Pioneers. We will get rid of this as well, promise. Here we go. El Dasugi with the basketball, 14 on the shot clock. Here's Stallings. Barnes reversing and almost thrown away. El Dasugi tried to force it inside. Ball loose, turnover Quakers. All by himself at the other end. Bo Shue will put that one in for an easy 2, and the Quakers back down by 10. Here is Zolman in the lane. Well, now you can't trade baskets the rest of the way. You've got to find a way to get 3 or 4 stops in a row. That ball knocked out of bounds. Opposing teams coming in against the Quakers are shooting 50%. Tonight, Transylvania, as we mentioned just moments ago, I'm going to update this real quick, they're at 58%. Here's Jefferson. High post shoot, and he throws it away. He was hoping Schmidt would come back to it. 17 turnovers now by the Pioneers. .440 remaining. Here's where Earlham's really going to have to make this happen. Barnes. Wilson Thomas Hutchison, who's returned to the lineup. Elijah on the drive, can't get it to go, and a foul against Transylvania. This will be Gullett picking up his third. Elijah back to the line. 6 of 6 from the line, 22 points. Theobald back in for Transylvania. Here is Robert Dents also back in. Second free throw now by Elijah Wilson-Thomas. 23 points for the senior. Second free throw is good as well. Now you need a stop. Quakers, you see, stay man-to-man. Gullett down to Jeffersonville. Take that back, Jefferson. Here's Gullett once again. Going to work it inside for Dents. Dalabo with a takeaway. Here's Austin. Elijah, shot fake. Still has it on the wing, looking inside to Darrell. Got away from the defender. The block shot by Gullett. Here's Jefferson down the lane and a foul call. They're going to get Zolman. Well, that's a great block shot by Kyle Gullett. Looked like it was going to be an easy two for Darrell Hutchison. 3:44 remaining, and Jefferson at the line. Jefferson 1 for 2 from the line, 5 points, averaging 12.1. El Dasugi ready to come back in for the Quakers. Quakers down by 7. Zolman will sit down. He has 4. Tribble is back in now for Transylvania. All right, Quakers down in this one, 95-87. Dalaboa. Again to Wilson-Thomas. Steps back for 3. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Schmidt. That may be Tribble, excuse me. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson down the lane with the left hand, good. Back to a 10-point lead. 3 minutes and change. Wilson-Thomas on the drive. Got it. .26 now for Elijah. Right now, Transylvania going to use a little bit of clock. 18 on the shot clock, 2:45 in the game. Cut down the lane, turnover, Transylvania. El Dasugi got a hand on it. Here's Elijah on the drive, and we've got a offensive foul against Elijah Wilson-Thomas. But I tell you what, if it were Michael Jefferson, he was falling back before Elijah even got there. Tough call against the Quakers. 4th against Elijah. That's a tough call against Earlham. Bailey Stewart will check in. Quakers again with 2.5 minutes remaining, down in this one, 97-89. Well, that's one of those calls that Sometimes the officials have a real difficult time distinguishing between the charge and the block. The kick out. The three. Big bucket. That's going to be Schmidt again. 22 in the second half, 27 overall. And a timeout on the floor called by Transylvania. We'll take a break as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers down by 11.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Quakers down 189 with, again, just over 2 minutes to go in this one. Transylvania calling the timeout. I would imagine they're going to set up what they want to do defensively, slow the Quakers' pursuit down on offense. Boy, Quakers just gave up way too many buckets early here in the second half. Gabe Schmidt, 22 points in the second half, 27 overall. He got on fire early, and Quakers never really responded, though they did make some comebacks. Here's Wilson Thomas. Drives to the baseline. Ball's blocked twice. El Dasugi able to run it down on the sideline. 14 on the shot clock. Barnes, and a foul call. And I think they're going to get Gullett. They do for his fourth. So Jamel Barnes at the line. Clock down to 1:54. Barnes with the first of two, now 3 of 3 from the line. $11 points for Barnes. His second one on the way, good as well. Dalaboy is in. They'll try to save Hutchison. Darrell has 4. Pioneers will bring Trimble out. They'll bring Dents back in. Here's Jefferson as the Pioneers break the press pretty easily. Clock is going to be a huge factor now. 1:42 to go. Jefferson down the lane, and a foul against El Dasugi, or did they call it inside? Dalaboa just picked up the foul, so he just picked up number 5. And so Dalaboa fouls out with 6. This is Trimble coming back in, Jefferson at the line. 1:39 remaining. And the free throw by Jefferson is no good. Officials catching it from the fans on the near side. Again, not very many people here, so you're going to hear every comment that is being made. Second free throw missed. Ball tipped, and Barnes able to run it down on the sideline. 1:35, down by 9. Stallings back to Barnes. Elijah down the lane. Scoop shot good. Elijah with 28. 7-point lead. 1:17 remaining. Some point you'll have to decide to foul. Jefferson trapped it, throws it away. Or take that. Here's Barnes, layup good. And timeout on the floor by the Quakers. All of a sudden, it is a 5-point ball game. 1:02 remaining. Quakers trail it by 5.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
Well, Quakers get the turnover. They have now made this a 2-possession game with 1:02 remaining. Quakers get the timeout, I do believe. Of course, we'll check that, but it should be their final timeout. .195, one of the higher scoring games we have seen here at the Athletics and Wellness Center this year. Boy, the way it started, we mentioned at the beginning of the ball game, neither team could hit anything. Hutchison back in for the Quakers. Transylvania, boy, they had a guy flash long. That was Schmidt, didn't see him. Quakers going to try to trap, force a turnover. Almost a steal by Stallings. Back in the half court. Here's Schmidt. 13 on the shot clock. Almost a steal by Elijah, and he just fouled out. Elijah went for the steal. He's going to leave this one with 28. So you lose a potential three-point shooter in Elijah Wilson-Thomas. Cheney Zolman is in. And we head to the free throw line. Couple of big free throws here for Gullett. Gullett perfect from the line. And with each team now with 10, he'll get 2 shots. 5 of 5 from the line. I'm going to check here real quick and see the Quakers. I don't know how many times they've given up 100 this year. I don't think it's been very many. Second free throw good by Gullett. Let's see. They have not given up 100 this year. This is the first time 100 on the board. They've scored 110 against Fairhaven. 30 seconds remaining. Hutchison powers it up, misses. Rebound, El Dasugi. Back to Barnes for 3, no. El Dasugi another rebound. And a foul called against Transylvania. Theobald picks up his 4th. El Dasugi at the line for 4 points by El Dasugi. And he is now 3 of 3 from the line. Bailey Stewart checking back in. I think other than the 110, the 96 points might be the most the Quakers have scored this year. Second one is no good. Barnes will foul in the backcourt. 20.4 remaining. Quakers will come with 2 new players here in a moment. One of those will be Daryl Hutchison. Here's Theobald at the line, and his first free throw is good. Sanborn in. Second free throw now by Theobald. And this time the timeout called by Transylvania. They should be down to their final timeout. We will take a break as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Quakers trail at 104-96.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, Mancino'sofRichmond.com.
20.4 remaining. Quakers down 104-96. Transylvania getting the timeout. They'll set things up here defensively. Again, you can check all the final stats out on GoEarlham.com. Quakers back in action Saturday when they take on Rose-Hulman. Men and women's doubleheader. Here's Barnes. He in the lane lost it. Turnover Quakers, and that's going to do it. 6 seconds remaining. And Transylvania will just set it up out front, and that'll do it for this one. Final score on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Transylvania 104. Earlham 86. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment right here in Radio Troy Digital
New
Sports.
Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Final score tonight, Transylvania beats Earlham 104-96. Transylvania now 4-1 in the conference. They're 9-3 overall. Quakers fall to 3-9 overall and 1-4 in conference play. The Quakers back here on Saturday, part of a men's and women's doubleheader against Rose-Hulman. Scott Beeman will have the call again on Saturday, 2 and 4 o'clock. The men at 2, the women beginning at 4. The Quakers will try to rebound from tonight's loss. Again, your final score, Transylvania 104, Earlham 96. Thanks for being with us. This has been Earlham Men's Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.